Hit the fucking like button. Stop being lazy.
Just asked them how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed her hand, went upstairs and fucked her.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, a disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you run out of rhythm. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep 'em out your face, no way, you don't want 'em, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
Late night crew. What the fuck is going on, man? First of all, how am I wrong when motherfucking McKenzie won when I said everybody be forgetting, you know what? We not doing the Shay is wrong shit unless niggas want to come on stage. That goes for you, B nickel. Your turn. What did I say before I went off the air? Can somebody tell me what I said exactly, verbatim? As I fill in the blanks. I want you to tell me verbatim what I said. Tell me verbatim what I said. Tell me exactly what I said. And number two, just for the record, I never count competition picks. I picked Angela every single competition. She don't win every competition. I picked Angela every single competition. Say what's up to your boy, MJ Capono. Hey, MJ, we gotta have a talk, bro. MJ, we gotta have a talk right quick. All right, I'm so happy because we about to have the greatest science experiment of all time. I understand what you want, MJ, and I'm gonna tell you how to get it, because this ain't it. B nigga, what's happening, cuz? Daniel, James, Javon, Barksdale, Daniel, Chadrick, Grace, Clee, Janice, Bob, what's happening? Scott Johnson, Jerry, Joy, we out here. I can't wait. This is about to be fun. I'm actually looking forward to this week. Tata, Lennox, real quick, before we even get all the way started.
Nothing about it, but this is what you said.
I was talking about SB.
I know.
What she might be.
Bitch, you shut your stupid ass up. Don't want to hear shit your dumb ass got to say. Dawn, what's happening? Well, I guess I gotta make it official.
I gotta go.
You got it,
I don't
Jess.
want to hurt myself.
You got to pee?
It's all right.
No,
You got it, Jess.
you gotta go, girl.
Let go.
I don't even want to fall.
Turn to the side.
You're okay. Just
You're good.
land right on that booty, girl. Just put your legs out
Turn
and
to the
pull on
side.
your booty.
Jess, you're amazing. You got it.
You got it. You got it. Turn to the side. Just let go and turn. Like you're laying in bed.
Yep.
Like you're jumping onto your bed on your side.
Just let go and turn to the side. Shut your eyes.
You got it, my love.
Just turn to the side.
You're okay.
I've never even heard of him.
I'm petty.
Nigga. Let me explain something. First of all, let's do this all the way right. We gonna start this shit off right. We gonna start this shit off right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. First of all, if you think you know the winner, You can go ahead and let the world know right there. Because I'm gonna say something. Bubba's Eats, Danny. I do not think that MJ Capono understands how this game like works. And I don't mean this as an insult. I'm not clowning right here. Not yet. I think they haven't played enough regular Big Brother weeks that she's trying to grasp this concept and she's not really paying attention. For you to win HoH and not only call the shot of who you want gone, it ain't even that many people left. It's getting ready to be 4 votes, nigga. You not only calling your shot, you calling who you want gone, and you calling vote counts. You calling vote counts. You want a 2-2 vote so you can send Angela home. Okay. Put your big girl pants on. That's cool. Now, here's the problem with all of that. Why are your nominations going to be Chemo and Angela? Because you do understand one little thing. Oh, yeah, if Angela wins veto, I would love to see you replace her with, Leah. Maybe you do have the onions for that. I personally doubt it. Secondly, I'm not even so sure you're going to fuck Leah over already. I'm really not so sure of that. But on top of that, you understand if Leah wins veto and pulls Angela down, then what? You've already ran your mouth to Rubina. Rubina obviously gonna tell on you to Angela and Leah so they'll keep her. And next week's a double. I also want to point out something else. Vegas told me that MJ would win. You do remember I mentioned that, right? I just saw how they set everybody up to go bet on motherfucking T.K.O.R. Are y'all about to set up motherfucking MJ Capono to go home on Thursday too? Because I'm trying to wonder. B Nickel, this is wild ass strategy. I'm like, I remember I placed my bet on Angela to ensure that Angela would go home. If everybody remember. But also real shit, like, I ain't no problem with wanting Angela to go home. She's a big ass target. I keep saying why y'all ain't targeting her. This ain't the way. Production hear you. The way you doing it is getting back to Angela, because if Leah win and pull down, people gotta snitch on you to save themselves. You sitting there calling for votes. And, nigga, this is the fastest HoH-itis I've seen in a while. Instant HoH-itis, nigga. And I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt that maybe it's like this, she ain't played enough regular Big Brother weeks. So maybe, or some shit like that. But I'm like, nigga, like. And then, even if you get this scenario set up where it's Angela and Chemo, you want it to be, bro, T.K.O.R just lost 4-1, and her 1 was Chemo. So everybody else voted together, including you. So you gonna put yourself on an island coming out of HoH when you can't play. Make this make sense? Go on and do it. Go on and do it. Bro, go on and do it. I just don't even understand this play of I'm putting these noms. She done already sat and told Rubina, yeah, I lied to Leah. Why the fuck would you tell her that? I just know that if it's like If Rubina got to go up on the block next to Chemo, because Leah done pulled Angela down, just know that Rubina telling everything you motherfucking said, MJ. And they voting Chemo out, and then they all tooling up on your ass. And Cam's not going to be able to do nothing. This is... MJ says she putting up Chemo and Angela, and then she wants the vote to be split 2-2 so she can vote Angela out. But she's not calculating for the fact that if she really wants to do that, she's got to put up Angela and Leah, nigga. You can't have one of them off the block, because if one of them saves the other one off the block, then that's a 2-for-1 type of situation. You not paying attention. MJ's not paying attention to this vote counts and how this veto, and she has not calculated none of this in her head. She's just on a full high right now. She's on a full fucking high right now, nigga. Cause this this strategy's wild. Where I'm just like, I see what you saying, but you ain't even got to do that now. Just get out Chemo or Rubina and be done with it. You should be all she had to do was sit here and go, hey Cam, me and you just hunker down and we get these motherfuckers out, and then me and you go up against Leah and Angela. That's all she had to do. And then if Angela happened to go out the final 4, McKenzie low-key be in the final 3 safe, because Cam would be playing to pull her and Leah would be playing to pull her. But now she's getting ready to full-fledged turn her back on Leah right now. And for what? I the whole space that T.K.O.R was getting blasted for, she's actually sitting in properly, and she's getting ready to just blow it up for no reason. Because Leah, and here's how sweet she had it. I highly doubt Leah and Angela would have came into this HOH like, bitch, you need to put Cam up and out. They accept the fact she rolled with Cam. They wouldn't even gonna say nothing. You getting too cute, MJ. I'm just keeping this shit a stack. You getting too cute, and if you really want Angela to go home and you know this is gonna piss Leah off, you might as well put both of them up. Nigga, production rigging that veto right now. They want Leah to win it. They really don't care if it's Angela, because I truly don't believe, let's say if Angela win the veto, she puts up Angela and Chemo, Angela wins the veto, I don't believe for 1 second she's getting ready to put up Leah. I just don't see it. But like I always told you, all girl alliances never work. Never work. Because here we go, MJ fucking it up for no reason. She's sitting in such a beautiful, even with this HOH, all she gotta do is get out Chemo or Rubina and she cool. She cool. If she would put up Chemo and Rubina, everybody would play the veto for her. What do I mean? Everybody not on the block would leave the noms the same. Angela, Leah, nor motherfucking nor Cam are pulling her down. Or pulling either one of them down. For what? McKenzie bugging, bro. I hope she comes down off this power trip, because this shit's intense. And this is before, and you notice I haven't even mentioned what I think is the coup de grace part for me. Nigga, you can't talk about Angela like this, nigga. I just saw T.K.O.R do it. Everybody who's done what you're doing, right? That's what science experiment. Is MJ gonna be the first one that can talk greasy about Angela like this and stay? It's a double next week. She can go Thursday. MJ, I want you to understand the HOH can go home on Thursday. Because I saw somebody was like, man, they gonna put a power in place. I think it was Boss was like, they gonna put a power in place so Angela or so MJ could go home on her HOH week. Nigga, it's called double eviction. They got you. They got a power in place so the HOH can go home on their week. Shit called double eviction. Tell me the double eviction ain't slanted against the outgoing HOH in the first eviction. You can't even play. You can't even play. And Ainsley back. What up, Angela? Yeah, she drunk than a motherfucker. Like, now that's what I was definitely wrong about. I did not think that MJ was winning this HOH and flip the fuck out like this. Hashtag Shay was wrong, nigga. No way. Ain't no motherfucking way. As a matter of fact, I thought it was gonna be the total opposite. Like, what the fuck? You wait, what? Huh? What? And it ain't even to get the Angela out part. It's the how you really want to try to do it is the I don't even understand this. And then saying it where production can hear you is ain't saying it this early. This is some shit you should be saying on Wednesday night. You need to have production scrambling. You said this shit Thursday night. These niggas got a whole 6 days. These niggas can slide Ainsley in and they got time to bring Ainsley, everything. They got time to rig the veto comp. They got time to bring in Ainsley. Zingbot coming. So Zingbot, that's production. Who Zingbot work for? Who Zingbot work for? Like, stop fucking playing, nigga. And that's the other part, B-Nickel. That's if I don't add the fucking part that the bitch actually could have just threw the motherfucker and been fine. Now she done wanted power went straight to her fucking head. Told you don't trust no bitch named Man Beck built like a man. She's scandalous, scandalous. She's so scandalous. She's so scandalous. Nigga, I dare you to do all of this shit on the real. At the end of all this shit, MJ, I dare you. Do all of this, nigga. Make them noms Angela chemo. Get that shit to get split. And then when they say 3-1 chemo, and then you look over and they're like, yeah, we know what you did, bitch. You understand it's that easy, right? You understand that Rubina off the block can literally just go rogue and vote to keep Angela. These niggas acting like Rubina been best friends with T.K.O.R and Chemo when she wasn't cool with either one of them because she was laid up with Tucker and shit. And then when she wasn't laid up with Tucker, she was sitting around eating charcuterie meat with motherfucking with Brooklyn. But I'm just saying, bro. MJ better be careful. She gonna go home Thursday. Cause look, I just don't see production letting, bro, please send Angela home. Bye-bye. Go bye-bye. Send that bitch home. I'm cool. I'll wait. Go ahead. You be the first one to call this Babe Ruth home run. This stupid bitch done went rogue. And who's her backup? Cam. This is wild late game play. She didn't even have to do this. MJ. And here's the thing. When she go get her room tonight, Understand, production already gonna start trying to get her mind right. Production is gonna make an attempt to fix this shit. I stand on that. Production not just gonna let this shit ride like this. They gonna make some. These niggas gonna make some sort of attempt to try to fix this shit. I ain't gonna sit here and say that for sure it's gonna happen, but they go when she go in there to get her room, nigga, they gonna talk to her, nigga. McKenzie, please come to the diary room downstairs. Yeah, she's getting her room. Yep, it's why y'all think she's getting her room. That bitch, have you lost your fucking mind? Do you want to go home? Do you want to go home? You can go home sooner than you think. Because now Angela do got another person playing for her. That's a problem. Like, these comps are getting ready to be even. Like, ain't nobody know. I don't. Even though McKenzie is lean, slender, she is not athletic like that. Neither one of them girls are athletic like that. And let's see, everybody playing for Vito, right? Nah. One person can't play. Cam. Somehow we know it's gonna be Cam can't play. Hey, if Cam smart, he don't want to play. And if Cam play, he got to throw the Vito. Cam has to throw the Vito. It's a weird veto this week because it's like, man, unless you on the block, you ain't got no business getting involved. So even if you win veto, shit gotta go in the box. Unless that's like for real your ace. Like if Cam wanted to use it on McKenzie, whatever, that's his girl in his mind or whatever. That's one thing, right? But she is safe. So there's nobody that Cam should be even getting involved. Just put that bitch in the box. So, and here's my question to that, MJ. Here, let me put it on the other side. So now it's Angela and Chemo, right? And she wants the noms to say the same. So it could be, and then they split the vote, and then she puts Angela out, right? So are you telling me that you expect Rubina to win the veto, and Chemo's going to tell her to pull him off the block, and she's going to tell him, no, you're going to stay on the block so we can split the vote and embarrass Angela. And he's going to be cool with y'all playing these type of games with his big brother life instead of just pulling him off the block. It's just a bad strategy all go round. I really don't see the upside of it. It's really just a vindictive move. This is a move where you're trying to put it to Angela instead of just put her out. Like, you're setting up the end zone celebration the day before the game. Like, you need to be practicing this week. She's already setting up end zone dances and shit. Like, okay, you're going to find out it's harder to get in the end zone than it looked like on Madden. For her to be like, I'm going to embarrass I'm going to just tear my whole alliance down just to get Angela out. It's wild. That's crazy work. Yeah. Split vote to have her moment. Completely petty. Like, what the fuck is that? That's the only strategy I hear in that. I don't hear nothing that's actual like, this is good strategy. No, this is you don't like Angela and you willing to. This is what got Memphis in trouble. Memphis and All-Stars, I warned him of this. He wanted to spike David on his head so bad that I was like, man, do not blind yourself going after David. blinded himself going after David and then got clipped right after. I don't know where all this animosity came. That's why I'm like, it could be gas too. I will at least give her that. It could be gas. We could turn around and see her have conversations with Angela where she tells Angela everything she fucking said. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, the shit could be gas. That would make more sense than this shit. Keep them niggas comfortable while you clipping them. Cause what is she gonna tell Angela now? What's her lie gonna be to them? Cause she already told Angela she going up. So here's my thing, McKenzie. Just to be honest with you, as of right now, I want you to pay attention to me and listen to me good, man, Beck. Angela, Leah, Cam, you need one more person to win the game for jury. Unless you go through with your plan and then you back down to one. Because neither one of them bitches are voting for you. She about to burn 2 jury votes. Leah, if Angela go home this week, Leah nor Angela voting for her. If Leah go home this week, Leah nor Angela voting for her. She getting ready to blow these, bro. She's shooting her votes, jury votes, right in the face. Either one of them go home. And I'm with you. I don't see Chemo or Rubina voting for her against much of anybody. Yeah, we gonna find out, nigga. We gonna see. I hope she is okay with putting her up. I hope MJ is okay with putting up Leah. Because she's getting ready to burn her jury votes. Where did all of bro? I didn't know she was going to power trip like this. It's always one in the season that be like this. The moment they get in power, they just completely change as a person. J-Rock, what's happening? Right. If Quinn see Leah pull up, you can wrap that Quinn vote up. You send Leah to the jury, that's 3 jury votes burnt. Leah going to jury, that's 3 burnt up. Burnt. And you're not going to really be able to count on Cameron's vote like that, just so you know. I still think Cam will vote Chelsea over MJ because he know what he done look like on TV already. So I hope MJ don't really think she got Cam voting the bag like that because shit can change. And well, shit could even be what it is now. I just don't I don't understand being this loud, this wild, taking your pictures with your fucking guns in the air. I don't understand that, nigga. Just win the HoH and just put niggas up and be quiet. Especially when you on a mission to like basically flip on your alliance, like you need to do that as quiet as possible. This shit crazy that she wanted to go this way. And they all can agree to her and it could turn up 3-1. It could turn up 4-0. She told everybody about the plan. Like, again. And obviously, motherfucking Chelsea, the whole time, Chelsea's already figured it out. She gonna gas motherfucking Angela up all week. MJ gonna be sitting on double eviction, holding the bag, looking at an Angela HoH. Angela get that double eviction HoH. Oh my goodness. And then how she gonna double back? Angela wins the veto, pulls herself off. How she gonna really put up Leah and expect nothing but motherfucking devastation on her part? And I'm not even sure Leah go home, but maybe, I guess. Well, Leah go home. Against Chemo? Maybe. I don't know. Either way, Chemo go to jury. It's a wrap for you, your game. She can't win. Because Quinn ain't voting for her. And then Leah gonna be in there working on T.K.O.R like a motherfucker, blaming everything on MJ. I ain't even want to do that shit, T.K.O.R. That's why I was crying after veto. I was laying behind the thing crying. MJ and Angela forced me to do it, and then they fucked me. So, she could, bro. We talking about a Leah going to jury could fuck up potentially her winning the game. She may not be able to win the game if she sends Leah to jury. That's gonna be Leah, Angela, Quinn, and possibly T.K.O.R not voting for her. Lord, what's happening? 1 step forward, 5 steps back. I can't lie, B Nickel. I ain't think this. I can't say I didn't see a crash out in her. I ain't see like no. I just want HoH crash out. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Literally, Javon. Curly hair crash out. I mean, this shit is wild. And like I said, you want to get Angela out this week? Cool, but you see how hard it is to really do that? So you should kind of be quiet with the plan. And then the whole plan of getting Angela out by putting her up on the block first, how many times have we learned that that don't work? You have to backdoor Angela. Because what's going to happen? She's getting the veto somehow. See, this shit different. We come from the era where we go into veto competition going, a motherfucker gotta win the veto. She ain't even gotta win the veto as usual. Straight up, Laura, like whoever win the veto, use it older. Cam ain't go, bro. If Cam don't get to play, that's devastating for McKenzie. Cause okay, now here's where it gets funny. Chemo wins the veto. So you gonna put up Leah? Well, guess who's going home? And guess who coming for your ass? Either way, you giving Angela like this. Either she's getting ready to get this underdog edit by going on the block. This shit's stupid. Hit the like button, bro. I'm just literally waiting till Saturday. Well, only problem Kimmy is you better tell your girl McKenzie to slow the fuck down. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, celebrate. She in power. Congratulations, McKenzie. Bitch, you doing too much. You need to slow down. MJ Capono, slow down. Breaks. I mean, like I said, you want to get Angela, go do it. This ain't gonna do it. I just don't see Angela going home with this type of bravado. You're not getting ready to motherfucker just do Angela like this. When you come up to the plate and you motherfucker point like you getting ready to hit a home run, expect to get beamed. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Expect to get hit by the next pitch that come down there. Just expect it. Oh man. And, I just don't get it. I don't understand MJ's thought process. Right. She would have do a public execution of Angela and then Homer Simpson back into the bushes. Can't say it any better than that. That's literally what she's trying to do. This shit's crazy. Like, what? And telling everybody, hey, nigga, I was just so y'all know, we killing Angela. Then if she missed the shot, somebody that she told is gonna have to go home. And she expects that person to not tell Angela and everybody else what the fuck happened. I'd have never been on the block if it wasn't for her trying to be cute. Don't you know she wanted us to split the vote so she could send you home, Angela? Just promise me you gonna get that bitch as soon as I get the jury. I'm telling everybody to vote for you too. Now she playing like this is some Tucker shit. This is some shit I expect from Tucker. And I would tell him he's stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put up the gay Hawaiian and Angela so that way I can make sure we blindside by getting the vote even, and then I'm gonna send Angela home. I saw you had that Coke stain cleared up on God 101 though. I see when you went to talk to God 101, you wiped the Coke off your nose. Some luck. Nah, he respect Julie. He knew better than to go over there like that. Them niggas he didn't respect. I don't really know what else to tell you. I only keep it a stack. I don't even think MJ understands what jury is. Wait, so if I piss you off, you're not gonna vote for me? That's right. That's right, bitch. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I will not vote for you. Tucker was just joking. Well, you're okay with him joking about being a dolphin? All right. To each his own. That was probably the biggest belch I've had on air in a long time. Glad I hit the button. Because that would have been, bro, I'm telling you, that was a headphone killer. But I digress. I guess all the black podcasters weren't CBS approved interviews. Maybe they were, and Tucker just didn't give a fuck. What they gonna do? Punish Tucker? All they did was tell Tucker the important podcasts and the non-important ones. That's why when I saw Busy Blue thirsty ass clout chasing up under Xavier, I'm like, man, y'all niggas are all fucking weirdos. Weirdos, bro. Busy Blue, King Weirdo. Like, all of them motherfuckers. Or I'm sorry, Queen Weirdo. All them motherfuckers. And ain't none of them have made any type of treadway anywhere. And they still haven't learned. MJ minus 300 before she wins HoH. That's scary. Well, that's because they aren't actors. They don't have real agents. They don't have real talent. So they end up, a lot of them won't tell you. They'll hit a motherfucking talent agency and be like, look, can you represent me? I was on Big Brother. And then they'll ask them, what do you do? And them niggas, they ain't got nothing to say. What do you do? Well, I was on the game show. Oh, okay. So, but what is your talent? Like, when you say talent, what do you mean? A talent, nigga. Can you be more specific? That's why they can't lead the Big Brother community. They can just get on their phone, say some cheap shit in a tweet, and a motherfucker IG post some shit and get some clout. People on Twitter and IG, they don't ask to see their talents. Ever. They don't give a fuck. Tucker went on multiple podcasts allegedly on coke. This is my opinion. But I could be wrong, right? I'm probably lying. There's always that. When the fuck is Angela going home? This week? We 2-2 and sending her out? Is that what we doing, MJ? MJ, you stupid than a motherfucker, nigga. You not doing that shit to Angela. You don't fucking scare me. If you thought this shit was gonna fucking scare me, MJ, this shit don't fucking scare me. If you gonna do it then, nigga. We not scared. Them motherfucking titties are bulletproof anyway, bitch. That's why it's gonna be some type of sumo wrestling veto, and she gonna use them big ass titties to bounce your little skinny ass right up out of the circle. You know what I'm waiting to hear Sunday, MJ? That's gonna hurt your feelings. It's time for America's vote. Nigga, if Monday episode come on, they talking about it's time for America's vote. Good night. Good night. See, that's the thing. She thinks she got it set so Angela ain't gonna blow up. Angela's not gonna know what happened until it's time for her to go home. But the only motherfucking problem with that shit is you are discounting that Angela can't secure a veto when this all she do is secure vetoes. The fact that somebody who's won, 2 vetoes and had like 4 handed to her, and you still sit here and don't think about what if she secures a veto? MJ, it took you 5 minutes to fuck this HoH up. I'm so disappointed. You fooled me. I knew you were stupid because I saw your hair in tonight's episode, but I didn't think you were this stupid. I just thought you were just dumb enough to wear that hair. Angela has only faced the vote twice out of her 5 nominations. Angela, they coming for you. And you keep acting like her, man, she got that bulletproof neck, nigga. You better chill out. It's all good until Angela point the pistol over there at you. I just want to put that out. I want to put that out there, McKenzie. That shit be all G, but when she pulled a pistol out on you, I don't want to hear it. It ain't even fucking Friday there yet. And this bitch done fucked her HoH up. It's fucking insane. I'm fucking mad. The number one rule about evict Angela is you don't talk about evicting Angela. The second rule to evicting Angela is you do not talk about evicting Angela. I told T.K.O.R the same shit, them people listening. See, I think y'all forgot already. The last person that tried to do this shit that motherfucking McKenzie is trying to do ended up like this. This is what happened to the last person who tried to do the shit that McKenzie's trying to do. I know this was forever ago, but let me remind you. She tried the same shit. Think you gonna run your mouth about Angela and stay there. Angela do like this and 3 people die by Riverside, nigga. So MJ is about to destroy her own trio to go to the bottom of another trio. Production about to get her mind right. MJ's so damn dumb. I'm so mad. I didn't think I was coming back to this type of shit. But here we are. Here we are. Another resume building week for Angela, in my opinion. Because, yeah, she can go home. True enough. She can go home. But if she don't, another notch in the belt. Where low-key, by the end of the game, when they do her recap, it low-key, it's gonna sound ridiculous. But when you really like, man, ain't nobody lying. This type of playing, MJ shouldn't have said nothing until Wednesday night. Because why do you want to split vote? Maybe you could have just got Angela voted out. Just, again, petty, vindictive bullshit. And that type of shit gets you sent home when you start worrying about the wrong shit. She's worried about the wrong shit. She's worried about embarrassing Angela instead of just winning. Beyond messy. MJ first, Rubina second, and Angela third in the comps. Or in the comp, rather. This shit's stupid. This shit's stupid. Stupid, stupid. I think Ainsley's slated to come back. So we know that could help. That's why I'm like, they gonna try to get MJ mind right. That's not saying that she won't still go through with it, but understand, MJ, you can't go back home after this. You take this shot at Angela and miss, you can't go home. Cause here's the thing, where she fucked up. The main reason why she shouldn't have said it is, like somebody just said, wait till Saturday. Because if it all go left and Angela win, you can celebrate with her. You trying to celebrate with her if she win after this shit, nigga, Rubina snitching. I didn't know she trusted Rubina like that. That's why I'm like, is she gassing Rubina up? Because when did she start trusting her like this all of a sudden? So that means, well, Zing about to probably come in Saturday. And the veto will be extra long Saturday. So Saturday, basically expect the fees to be off. Just to keep shit a stack. You should definitely expect them hoes to be off. It's Zingbot. Who gives a fuck? Who the fuck still happy about, like, anybody still happy about Zingbot? Definitely hate the show now. And why don't y'all do Zingbot like Otel, where y'all just bring out some random robot and say that that's Zingbot, even though it don't look shit like Zingbot? Why ain't we Aunt Viv and Zingbot if we gonna Aunt Viv Otel? It's the lack of consistency with everything with y'all niggas. So double eviction's only 90 minutes? No, that's, you said Wednesday. Boo. MJ coming in hot. I don't know how else to put this shit. I'm stunned. And I promise it's not to get Angela part. It's the messy. I didn't know she was this fucking messy. Yeah, there's no AI arena. You know what? Maybe it's Angela's time, you know what I mean? Maybe it's her time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is it. Maybe. But I'm gonna be honest. I ain't in no way see Angela going home this week. I'm not nervous. Not even a little bit. Do you think the ratings would really go down if Angela left, or do you think they would go up? I think they've catered so much to Angela that it would actually probably hurt. But to be honest, at this point, what can make the shit go up? That's what I'm saying, Kimmy. It's not quite time for her yet. Nigga, did y'all hear what Faison Love said about Diddy? Angela winning the game. I won't back down. Oh no, I won't back down. I gotta be honest, this is some crazy work. Let me get it for you. T.K.O.R, what, you already heard what he said? Oh, you crying about some other shit? My bad. T-Gone, 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 T-Gone.
Tactical nuke incoming!
I need y'all to help me. We all heard about Puffy, and I see a lot of people, yay, yay, yay. I'm confused.
Okay.
The Cassie thing, I understand. I think you should definitely lock this up. Put hands on the young lady. But I don't understand the other shit.
What other shit? What's the other shit?
Can y'all help me?
I'm listening.
When has being nasty been a federal crime?
You know, Rick is so wild and has went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this. There's no such place. Darkness. Let's go to the abyss, nigga. I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, you know? And for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, you know, tussling or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Come on, nigga. Really, nigga? When has being nasty been a federal crime? See, this is that shit right there where you start realizing that none of these niggas ever really had a problem with Diddy parties. You got Lil Boosie. Good night, Chadrick. You got Lil Boosie sitting here. He's like, what's wrong with, how is it sex trafficking for me to fly a bitch out across the country to give me some pussy and I give her some money? I guess that makes her a prostitute then. Yes, nigga. Yes. If this ain't like your girlfriend, these ain't your girlfriends. This ain't your wife. It's some bitch that you literally paying to fuck. And you putting her on a plane to do it. That's sex trafficking.
And I'm glad they told me. I didn't know there was a limit on baby oil. I'm getting a few, you know, because we get ashy. But you get a massage or something or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Please tell us the new rules for. Because maybe
these are not new rules, nigga.
Maybe they're not new rules, actually, because I think it was 1800s. There was this very famous boxer named Jack Johnson.
Unless you about to tell stories about Jack Johnson importing hoes from across the country in the 1800s, I don't even understand where you're going with this.
And he was whooping ass. Everybody ass. Okay. But mostly white folks' ass. He was whooping a lot of white folks' ass. And he had a white woman, Mae West. They couldn't stop this black man. So they gave him trafficking. In the 1800s, taking a white woman across the lines was if you need.
Wait. Time out. Are you saying that they are trying to get Diddy on some pre-civil rights laws, pre-slavery shit? Like, yeah. Nah, go ahead, cuz.
He didn't do that, he wouldn't have stopped. Boxing. I thought I told you that we won't.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
Make it make sense. We need to know the new rules. You can't take anybody on vacation. You can't take anybody to Vegas.
That's not what's being said. This is full-on gaslighting.
Damn sure don't bring him to Atlanta. I need y'all to help me because I don't know the new rules.
There are no new rules.
Please tell me what was illegal.
Okay, you said leave the Cassie part out. The 3 illegal firearms that had serial numbers scratched off. The drum magazine was illegal in California. You also had a situation of multiple arsons, extortion, racketeering in itself, and flying prostitutes across the country is illegal. Just for the record. Just for the record. The song was happening.
Things ain't what they used to be.
Damn right, motherfucker. Phase on love ass out here. I love Diddy face at him and motherfucking Boosie out here defending this nigga is some crazy nasty work. And I gotta be honest, Boosie? Nah, we gonna see what AK-47 said. Cause I think AK-47 put this shit to best. Because he totally agrees with my narrative on Boosie. You sound like you may have some shit you gotta worry about.
So,
I mean, he keeps saying extra suspecty shit. On some real shit, Boosie, are you hiding anything?
come on now, dog. Come on, man. So it's 2 people right now in the world that I'm disgusted at, man. Over this P. Diddy situation. One of them is Boosie. I spoke about it on my live stream, but I got to speak about it again. And another one is Faison Love. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and share this video. So we all heard all the disturbing allegations of P. Diddy, all of them. And for some reason, I'm feeling like my colored skin community ain't getting the message, man.
Talk plain.
And what we doing is we making excuses and bringing up things that don't got nothing to do with us.
Talk plain.
Personally, to defend another man. If y'all don't know what Faison Love said, let's listen to what Faison Love said for a second.
I need y'all to help me. We all heard about Puffy, and I see a lot of people, yay, yay, yay. I'm confused. The Cassie thing, I understand. I think you should definitely lock this up. Put hands on the young lady. But I don't understand the other shit. Can y'all help me? When has being nasty been a federal crime? And I'm glad they told me. I didn't know there was a limit on baby oil. I'm getting a few, because we get ashy. But
Nigga, there's so many different fucking felonies you can get for being federal felonies you can get for being nasty. It just depends what type of nasty you being. Critical Smoker was having.
You get a massage or something or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Please tell us the new rules for. Because maybe they're not new rules, actually, because I think it was 1800s. There was this very famous boxer named Jack Johnson, and he was whooping ass. Everybody ass.
Good night, Dan.
But mostly white folks' ass. He was whooping
God bless
a
you,
lot of
bro.
white folks' ass. And he had a white woman, Mae West.
Mae West in the 1800s.
They couldn't stop this black man. So they gave him trafficking. in the 1800s. Taking a white woman across the lines was... If he didn't do that, he wouldn't have stopped. Box. I thought I told you that we won't. Make it make sense. We need to know the new rules.
I mean, that was the conspiracy of all conspiracies, nigga. That nigga just knew he connected the dots, nigga. I thought I told you that. We won't. See, y'all ain't even woke.
You can't take anybody on vacation. You can't take anybody to Vegas.
Not what nobody said.
Damn sure don't bring them to Atlanta. I need y'all to help me because I don't know the new rules. Please tell me what was illegal.
So y'all hear this fool. He said, please tell me what was illegal. Faison Love. First of all, we don't even like you.
Vouch. This ain't the first time this nigga done said some shit where I'm like, this nigga worm crazy in the motherfucker.
We like Big Worm. Other than Big Worm, you're nobody to us, brother. So let's keep it 100 here. You way older than me and you don't understand what went wrong here. You don't understand that it's people claiming they were drugged. You don't understand that this boy got videotapes that the feds have clearly showing inappropriate behavior and things was going on here. You don't understand that he is calling out, reaching out to victims, trying
54 times. He hit the bitch 54 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, nigga. He hit the bitch 54 times after she spoke out. Idiot. He's gotten away with this shit for so long, he don't know what to do.
to persuade them. You don't understand that though, huh? And it's a little bit that I'm going to say with you into this Boosie situation. Now, I said this yesterday. I'm going to say it again. This is what Boosie said. I feel Diddy in jail for basically doing what every other famous entertainer has done. Flew BITCHs out for threesomes.
Let's stop right there. Before you finish, hey, you owe Rollo an apology, nigga. You a snitch, nigga. You be telling. You see they just hit Diddy with a RICO over the shit. Why you trying to get everybody else RICOs too? You a snitch.
He just freakier. Pause right there. You ratted on everybody in the whole industry, bruh.
Thank you.
Including yourself. See, you two dudes got some mystery in y'all history. You two dudes only defending this dude because y'all have done actions similar or worse, and you feeling like, hey, this is fair game here. But it's not. We actually go call women prostitutes who fly in willingly to be with their partners for sex? Question mark. If that's the case, if you've been flued out and had sex, you should be labeled a prostitute. Boosie, they are.
Facts. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, nigga? Obviously, if you tell me you get flued out to go see rappers like Boosie and shit like that, I know what time it is. You a fucking pro. What are we talking about?
See, you wrapped up in this sick industry world. They are labeled prostitute to people like us. They are. Continue. If out and had sex, you should be labeled a prostitute. If that's the case, that's 80% of the women reading this. And trafficking, hell no. You're a celebrity. You got to fly PUSSYN. No, you don't have to do nothing. How else you gonna get the pussy? You don't have to get nothing, bro.
Nigga, I'm at AK-47. I'm so mad that you spelled pussy to try to, get around it. But then the second pussy, you couldn't, you was just outraged. That nigga spelled pussy to try to beat the motherfucking system, and then like 2 words later said pussy anyway.
Celebrity, you gotta fly PUSSYN. No, you don't have to do nothing. How else you gonna get the pussy? You
That nigga tried to edit himself. Niggas be thinking that editing yourself, you gotta be really experienced at that shit. So it can become second nature. That shit ain't second nature for him yet.
hell no. You're a celebrity. You gotta fly PUSSYN. No, you don't have to do nothing. How else you gonna get the pussy? You don't have to get nothing, bruh. You can sit back, dog. You can get a relationship. You can wait until you go to somebody's city. You're never in one place. When I saw that video, I was pissed off at this nigga. Like he really got a problem. But facing life in prison for doing basically what so many other entertainers has done, I disagree. I'm starting to feel like the sex trafficking charge for flying bees out for threesomes will be a tool to use to take down hip-hop artists and celebrities. Just think about it. Who flying their years and to turn up? Who always in a different city and got to fly pussy to them? Who ain't tripping and go give their sex partner a little change?
Nigga, that's called prostitute. The way that this nigga's trying to be like, look, nigga, just because you came in my house and saw a scale, you saw trays, you saw vials, you saw cocaine, you saw crack cocaine, you saw large sums of money, you saw guns. That does not mean that I'm selling drugs.
Think about it. This shit real. If you fly a chick and y'all turn up and give her a little change so she's straight, when she go home, that's sex trafficking. Be careful who you fly in.
Right, stop flying in whores.
Worst message you could have put out, brother. Attention. Because these older dudes that's older than me don't got the common sense to relate to the future rappers, the current rappers, and anybody regularly at home. If you fly a female in with the purposes to have sex, that is called sex trafficking.
Because you are now sending the bitches across state lines to sell their bodies. And even though they consent to the sex, it's still a crime because you are taking a prostitute and moving her across state lines for the purposes of having sex for money. Like, how they trying to play dumb all this is wild to me. Or maybe it's just that Hollywood bubble, somebody said. Maybe this is just that, where it's just like they can't see outside of that haze.
Boosie don't realize why he telling on himself and telling on everybody else. He's admitting to a crime. A crime.
Literally.
Instead of us figuring out ways to use other races and phase our love, bring up a boxer from 1980. What the hell do that got to do with?
He said 1800s, nigga.
Diddy situation. Ain't nobody just tripping on the sex trafficking neither, though. It's all the other stuff in this lawsuit, man. The beating on women, the drugging women, men too. What else in the lawsuit? Briberies, threatening people. I see the arson in here. They said he was bashing women.
Nigga, it was multiple arsons, bro. I thought it was just one. They said it was more than one.
Heads on car windows, dog. It's so much in this.
What up, Lisa?
Lawsuit, and y'all sitting back wondering like what's going on here. Y'all wonder why all these females is coming out with the same goddamn story, but what y'all not highlight is P. Diddy is going out his way to try to tell them, look, switch up your story. Look, this ain't what it's gonna be. Look, this is this. Look, please don't tell. Look, so obviously he did something wrong, and he know he did something wrong.
Facts.
Boosie, why the hell you always defending
Facts.
R. Kelly?
Facts.
And you always defending Diddy's accusations? What's in your closet, dog? Because I'm starting to lose a lot of respect for you based off you. Your words don't mean nothing right now. You always got to go against the grain when it comes to manpower, when it comes to assault on our females, dog. Ain't nobody giving Diddy no pass. Look at all the people that know this man. Y'all two coming out here defending him more than his friends. Where's Mary J. Blige's statement at? Where is Stevie J's statement at? Where is, but Boosie, you did say just left New York City, hooked up with P. Diddy. We gonna go with that.
Oh, it is a Boosie line. Oh. Wipe me down.
Man, what that meant, man. So that's the complete wrong message to send out. The correct message to send out is, fellas, if you fly out a woman with the purpose is to have sex with her and you pay her for that, that in itself is the exact definition of sex trafficking.
I don't think they not hearing it. They don't understand that they be thinking that sex trafficking is only when you have like this slew of bitches. No, it one bitch. And she can sell the pussy to you.
Boosie is mad because he felt like him being a rapper, which is exactly why Diddy is locked up being in this industry. They feel because they're in that industry that they can do these things. So Boosie lacked the brain activity, the knowledge, and the people around him to educate him, because if he was educated, he would have never made that statement. So now Boosie done admitted that not only does he sex traffic, he's saying that almost everybody in the industry sex traffics.
Wild. Wild. Wild.
That is a form of prostitution, and it's going across state lines.
Felony, federal.
When the hell has that ever became legal? You see what power do to you? You see when you think you have authority, when you think you have a certain type of job title, you think you above the law to the fact that you're ignorant of the law?
Beyond ignorant of it.
Do you see that? So if they came and locked Boosie ass up, what we supposed to do? Say free Boosie? Because he admitted that he flies females out here? First of all, we need more men to say, hey, you guys, you don't need to fly no pussy in. How about become a husband? How about become faithful? How about staying with one woman and staying in the household so you can have a better guidance and eye over your children?
But when I say the shit, I'm goofy. But when I say the shit, I'm a whole ass goofy. Chris, what's happening? I mean, I've only been saying this shit for how long now? I've only been saying this shit for how long now? Totally vouch. AK-47, I vouch.
How about not having to fly different people when it's herpes and stuff out here, that skin-to-skin contact that condoms can't save? How about instead of soul time with different people and you mess up your soul and your inner and your maturity level and your thought process by dealing with all these different human beings, setting yourself up for women who can drug you, who can rob you, set you up, you never know who they might contact in another city that you in. But
talk plain.
He gonna say, nah, because we be state to state, we gotta, nigga, you don't gotta do nothing. You ain't gotta fuck nothing. You don't gotta do nothing.
You don't have to do shit.
That type of mindset is why Diddy is in the situation he's in.
Bars. There it is. And there it is. Literally that mindset of, bro, I'ma fuck you for 3 days. You can't go nowhere. And don't trip. If you get tired, I'll put you on the IV. Just the power.
Faison Love. And it ain't just Faison Love. It's other
Cat Daddy.
So now you see exactly what I was talking about.
What's up, cuz? Drive safe.
people that I'm seeing in comments. People talking about, yeah, we talking about Diddy, but we got a president with 33 felonies. And any of his felonies got anything to do with Diddy felonies? Do
Bro, I hate when people do that. Bro, we talking about Diddy. That's it.
they? If anything, Trump going against the people that's against us. So if Trump ain't for us, goddamn it, we damn sure know he ain't for them. Because if he was for them, it wouldn't be a tips on this life. They wouldn't have tried to impeach his ass, and everything would be good and jolly. So he may not be quote unquote for us, but it don't matter what president it is. We know who the real enemy is, and we know clear as day with our eyes, they don't want him in office. So why don't we run with that instead of running with all the other poster figures? They gave us a black president who ain't bought nothing, who ain't did nothing but raise health care. My grandma paying $300-something out of her pocket for Obamacare, but it was supposed to help. Obama phones, we thinking they free, but it wasn't. And all this crap going on. And I ain't the most political dude, and I don't really know nothing about politics, but I know the Then we got this Kamala Harris. She talking about pro-black this, pro-black that. If you black, vote for me. Well, why your husband ain't black?
Oh, man, why you gotta ask the obvious questions? Look, in Kamala Harris' defense, Maya Rudolph looks sexy than a motherfucker when she played Kamala. That's the only thing I like about Kamala Harris, is seeing Maya Rudolph play Kamala Harris.
You so black, though. Why your husband ain't black? You see what I'm saying? But we ain't even gonna make it about that. So that's allegedly entertainment purposes only. I mean nothing by that at all. It's just for educational purposes. Educate my people. He brought up a boxer, a black boxer from in the 1800s who was kicking ass, and they said he was trafficking. Faison Love. To the people out here, why do we always bring up everything else when this situation got to do with us?
Facts.
Why we always try to reach for the stars and bring them down to earth with us? Diddy is accused of a lot of heinous things.
On video, several witnesses, several co-conspirators, like all types of shit.
We all have daughters. How would you feel if your daughter was one of these people coming out claiming that this man did this? And we ain't got to sugarcoat it. Man, this dude been talked about with murders, car bombings, arsons, all type of stuff, shootings, every damn thing, beating women, drugging women. Y'all acting like y'all talk about willingly go. What women said they was drugged, and obviously they was scared. See, we always talk about, well, why they ain't come out before? Coming out before could have got them offed. Diddy was a very, very powerful man.
Nigga, they got Diddy on no bail right now. If ever this is like the most damning thing. This is like the most damning thing.
Here, see, we always talk about, well, why they ain't come out before? Coming out before could have got them offed. Diddy was a very...
Who else got off? Why would you say that? He's in prison or he in jail, no bail. Nigga, this is the biggest cog in the did he kill Kim Porter wheel for me. Do I think that any of this will ever circle back to possibly Kim Porter? No. But I'll tell you like this. This nigga don't got 3 AR-15s with the serial number scratched off and there's no dead bodies. That's just a hard sell. It's a hard sell.
Very powerful man. They were scared. Everybody ain't built like you want them to be. But as soon as you see a crack in the armor, what do we tend to do as people? Jump on it. We do it with sports. We do it with politics. We do it with everything. So we can't just pick and choose what we want to play it on. We do it everything. When we see weakness, we pounce on. What do animals do in the field? They'll bite you. What do the Komodo dragon do? He bites you, poison you, and watch you sliver away, and then he gonna follow your ass, and your ass gonna become paralyzed, and guess what he gonna come do? Devour. So when Cassie bit, that nigga was numb, and he was slivered away, and he became paralyzed, and then everybody came, and they start feasting too, coming out with they truths. Who the hell are we to say that they truths ain't real when you got all these people, men included, friends included, ex-bodyguards, Gene Deal, and everybody say this man is the same man and he a goddamn monster. And you two niggas coming out here defending the monster, taking one thing out of 50 and trying to highlight that like you gonna make us forget about the other 49 accusations, talking about when has this been illegal, when it's always been illegal. The name flying a bitch out for some pussy is literally sex trafficking. Flying a woman out, trafficking, for some pussy to pay for, sex trafficking, prostitution. That's just what it is.
It ain't that hard.
I'm tired of us. We don't bring up Weinstein. Why all the black YouTubers always talk about the black people that go through the... Because, goddamn it, we police our own. We've been doing it forever. We going to continue to do it. When the police, when 911 comes, do y'all be waiting on 911 to get there? Hell no. We known to take matters in our own hands, goddammit. When shit be happening on farms, do we be giving a damn? Hell no. Do shit be happening in rural areas, do we be giving a damn? Nope. Even if we spoke on the other people, y'all don't give a fuck enough to even watch it. Don't forget, it's still a money game with us content creators. And we only gonna put out what y'all support. So if y'all wanna hear other things, support it. If y'all wanna hear other things, watch it. Until then, don't get mad at nobody for wanting to police their own. Because before we can get the world to a better place, we got to get us together first. So if you agree with my message, you agree with this video, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video, man. It's your boy King AK47, voice of the streets. And I got to get paid, so here go my sponsor.
Well, nigga, I ain't going to do your sponsor, nigga. Now what? Shout out to King AK47, King of the Streets. I guess let's see what this video is talking about from Inside Edition. It seems like a doozy.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Get over here! This nigga Diddy is outrageous, nigga. Nigga, no bail, nigga. These type of videos will get you no bail, nigga. These type of videos will get you no bail.
We're learning shocking new details about what led to Sean Combs' brutal beating of girlfriend Cassie Ventura in an LA hotel. Prosecutors now say when this notorious...
This nigga, Cassie is the toughest bitch the world has ever seen, bro. Bro, so much love to Cassie, bro. She's the toughest motherfucker the world's ever seen, bro.
This video was taken, Cassie was actually fleeing a wild freak-off, a sex party in which she was allegedly coerced into taking part. After the 2016 incident, Diddy texted her, "Call me, the cops are here. I got 6 kids. Yo, please call. I am surrounded. You gonna abandon me all alone?"
No, stop playing, bro.
She answered, "When you get blank up, you knock me around. I'm not a rag doll. I'm someone's child."
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Diddy. Diddy.
Meanwhile, we're learning that Combs could be a target of other inmates at this federal lockup in Brooklyn while he awaits trial on sex trafficking and racketeering charges. Cameron Lindsay is the facility's former warden.
Would you consider his life to be in danger inside?
I would consider his life to be in danger if he were to be put with other inmates.
I think his life is more. I think y'all tripping. I think if Diddy was in Gen Pop, he'd be fine. He'll actually have a level of power. I do think it'll be a lot of bloodshed and fights and shit like that, but I don't think Diddy will be a casualty.
Simply is too.
Now, him by himself, the guards can fall asleep.
Too high profile, particularly because the charges include violence against women. That makes him a very attractive target within the subculture.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but nah. They don't look at that woman beating shit in prison like it's case by case with that. That's not the same thing as like kids. Kids is like, no, if it was a rape, no. And there's not officially a rape charge yet, at least.
Jails and prisons.
Last night, Diddy's dinner menu consisted of cheese pizza or pasta marinara.
Why are y'all doing this? Now y'all being extra. Now y'all being extra. Let the nigga get his commissary, he'll never eat a tray again. So let's stop that. This is corny. This corny. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what this nigga ate.
Tonight, it's potato soup and tofu salad with cold beets.
Who gives a fuck?
What a stark contrast with his lavish champagne and caviar lifestyle in his...
Well, he's not the first rich nigga to go to jail, bro, just for the record.
...sprawling mansions where he had a house bartender pouring cocktails.
What's your favorite midnight snack?
Apple pie and ice cream.
No more midnight snacks. Now, home is a stark prison cell in one of the most dangerous prisons in America.
That's the other thing. Y'all bragging about this shitty ass prison has been cracking me up. Where I'm like, so everybody's just okay with them being like, and Diddy's going into one of the most dangerous prisons. Like, how the fuck do we have terms like dangerous prisons? I thought that's where people go to get help, not to go to have their lives in danger. I didn't agree to like let's have Diddy's life in danger. I don't need that on my conscience. That level of shit's just that shit be kind of weird to me. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with him getting his justice, but I ain't gotta be wishing for all this extra shit. I ain't gotta be sitting here celebrating about the meal he's eating. Oh man, he used to have this, and now he's eating tofu salad and cold beets. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Don't nobody give a fuck. And if you do, bro, you gotta get your soul better, bro. Your soul needs to be calibrated a tad better, because you don't need all this extra shit. You don't need nothing to happen to Diddy right now. but you can accept it, accept what it is, and learn from it, all of that stuff. And yeah, maybe you take a jab at it or whatever, but wishing harm on people, even people that did harm, is not a win for you. I promise you.
All right, we're getting into the debrief and the very latest on Sean Diddy Combs' arrest on sex trafficking crimes. TMZ is reporting that at least 2 new people plan to cooperate with the feds, and they're willing to testify in front of the grand jury.
All right, joining us now with the details, Charles Latibaudier, TMZ executive producer. Charles, thanks so much for being here with us. Obviously, it's been a very busy week in this case. What's the latest with the investigation?
Yes, Steve and Bianca, as U.S. Attorney Damian Williams promised earlier this week, he said this is an ongoing investigation and that they will be speaking to more people. We found out that these 2 individuals, and we have actually spoken to one of them. They are both sex workers, currently sex workers. One of them says that they had an interaction with Diddy in 2014. And they are willing to tell the feds what they know about that interaction. And another one said that they are willing, and not only willing, but have been subpoenaed to go before the grand jury. So the second person could end up going before the grand jury. At this stage, they are just going to be interviewed by prosecutors. Clearly, they're trying to figure out what these other witnesses know and how they can help them convict Diddy, and that's the name of the game at this point for the feds.
Yeah.
The question is if there is going to be a jury, because yesterday you reported that a former warden had a warning for Diddy that he should watch his back in prison.
Yeah. Look, this is, he's going to be in this at Brooklyn, MDC Brooklyn. Who knows? It could be up to a year before this trial begins. And obviously, they're going to be, his attorneys have said that they're going to try to get him moved to a different facility. But for now, he's in there. And what we've been told by a former warden is he's a target. That's the fact of the matter. And that's why they have him in a solitary part of the jail, because they don't, he becomes a target because it's like what we've been told, it's like a badge of honor that if you were able to inflict.
Hey, nigga, I don't know if you can just kill Puffy like that. Like this shit where y'all trying to, bro, y'all think y'all slick. Y'all niggas is not slick. Diddy is more safe in Gen Pop. Because, yeah, to some people it might be a badge of honor if you kill Puffy, but nigga, that might get you clapped. You might get clapped trying to get that nigga.
Some violence on Diddy, that gets you score points with other inmates. So
y'all making that shit up. Shut the fuck up.
That's a situation that obviously the jail officials do not want.
That shit only would go down if everybody agree, and everybody don't agree on this Diddy shit
to happen. So they're going out of the way to make sure that doesn't happen. He is in a really, can you imagine like the lap of luxury that Diddy's been used to for decades now, and then just like that, he is now in this jail, and unless they can get him bail at some point, he's going to be behind bars for quite a long time.
And just briefly, what's going on behind the scenes in Hollywood? All these people who partied with him, who might be on these hidden tapes, what level of panic are you hearing from all these people we know who associated with him over the years?
Great question, including the nigga you talking to. I'm sure he been over Diddy's house too.
I will tell you, Steve, we are not hearing any panic because no one, and this has been true since the raids, really. Nobody who we know, people who we know Diddy. We've seen them at his parties, and I'm not talking about the freak-offs. I mean, we haven't seen any of that video, though. Remember, the feds say they do have video that they seized during the raids from those freak-offs, so they know who the celebrities are, if there are any involved in the freak-offs.
Uh-oh, you just admitted there were celebrities involved, and then you try to clean it up at the last second. Whoops.
But we've seen plenty of video over the years of Diddy's very public parties, and all of those people, they're not saying anything. They haven't for months, and Yes, to your point, there certainly got to be people.
I
who are
truly don't know
nervous
why the
about
feds
getting
are going
a call
there.
from the U.S. Attorney's Office, whether it be to come in as a witness, whether it be just to be interviewed to find out what they know, or go before the grand jury, which is something nobody wants to do.
Yeah.
They'll want to be away from this case as much as possible.
I feel like we're certainly just scratching the surface on this case. Let's talk about something else happening right now. You're reporting today that Lady Gaga's dad just endorsed Trump, calling him pure and a patriot.
Nigga, the answer is no. I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck?
From his $48 million Miami mansion to hell on earth where chaos reigns. Just some of the words used to describe the Metropolitan Detention Center where Sean Diddy Combs is now being held without bail after pleading not guilty to sex trafficking and racketeering charges.
Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct.
He is not the first high-profile inmate to pass through these walls. Ghislaine Maxwell,
Yeah, but Whitey Bulger, by the time they got Whitey Bulger, that's some whole different shit. I'm talking about there is no uniformed in prison. We killing Diddy. I just don't see that.
Kelly, Pharma Bro, Martin Shkreli, and crypto fraudster Sam Bankman-Fried,
Hell
all
no.
as they waited for their federal criminal trials, called this jail home. But the conditions of the prison are far from homey, notoriously described as, quote, dreadful, as one judge put it. Some on the bench have even moved away from sending nonviolent defendants there. In April, a group of detainees that prosecutors said were MS-13 gang members in court documents stabbed an inmate 44 times in an attack caught on camera. 2 shivs were recovered from the attack. You see them here. The victim survived. And in the last 3 years alone, 4 inmates have died.
Yeah, but what did that nigga do? See, I know what y'all think, but Diddy got the type of infrastructure. Because here's the thing. You know what comes with Gen Pop for Diddy? One very important thing, a phone. He got a phone. He can get, like, his commissary account's probably as full as it can be right now. And, you know, he's just waiting to get somewhere so he can get commissary. Like, he got enough money to go on a block and the whole block eat. He could literally have a peaceful block. He could be in a block with nonviolent offenders, and he can pay the whole block off every month, and it would be nothing. It would be a drop in the bucket for Diddy to make sure everybody eat all month.
By suicide. And violence is not the only issue. Accusations of medical neglect, staffing shortages, smuggling of drugs, some allegedly facilitated by employees. At least 6 staff members charged with crimes in the last 5 years, according to the AP. Some accused of accepting bribes and providing contraband.
I've had clients describe MDC as hell, as the worst conditions they've been in.
Lance A. Clark is a federal defense attorney who's been there
But you a clout chaser. Look at you. And your fave fucked up.
many times.
Now, if the government is going to mandate that they are responsible for your well-being, they have to ensure the safety of your well-being.
You would think.
Until they get heat.
In the winter of 2019, protests over a power outage left inmates without light or heat for a week in the cold.
I understand how cold it must be in those cells, and not to have any electricity, any lights, and to not be able to communicate with your family is just inhumane.
The prison has about 1,200 detainees and is the only federal prison in the nation's largest city. The DOJ shut down New York City's other federal jail, the Metropolitan Correctional Center, back in 2021, 2 years after Jeffrey Epstein died by suicide there.
Yeah, that's what happened.
A Bureau of Prisons spokesman telling NBC News they, quote, take seriously addressing the staffing and other challenges at MDC Brooklyn, adding the director appointed an urgent action team and they've increased staffing.
MDC has historically had tremendous problems, and the problems aren't resolved.
Combs' lawyers originally hoping he could await trial under house arrest at his mansion, now arguing for him to be moved to a prison in New Jersey in the lead up to this trial, citing the prison's poor conditions, violence, and deaths. On Wednesday, his lawyer said he was being held in a special housing unit with an extra level of security.
Take that.
Yasmin's back with us now. So what is next? Is he going to be in jail in this facility until the trial begins? Is there a chance he could, get moved earlier than that?
As of this moment, as of this hour, as of today, yes. But of course, as I mentioned earlier, they're going to be appealing this thing next to the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals to overturn the judge's order here to try and get him actually released to his mansion on $50 million bail, wanting a GPS monitoring system, limited visits from family members, friends, so on and so forth. That is what they're proposing because of course, the violence I talked about in that piece inside these jail.
You know how lit Diddy motherfucking house arrest streams are gonna be, his IG lives? He gonna make all them niggas that don't want to come over and do gay shit on stream. He gonna make Fab come over so he can ask him about partying again.
Walls. They also, in the meantime, Hal, want to get him moved to a jail and/or prison in New Jersey. The judge so far has essentially said that is up to the Bureau of Prisons to make that decision. Nonetheless,
well, Diddy gone. If the judge said it's up to the prison, they gonna do it because Diddy getting ready to grease them palms. They take bribes.
it's all going to be on appeals leading up to the trial. His next court appearance, by the way, October 9th. So looking for that, of course, and any decisions coming out from the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals on this order.
Thanks for watching.
Wowzers. You gotta sit still till October. Wow. Look, Gene Deal, let me be honest with you right quick, nigga. How do you know all this shit and you was never there? The feds need to come pick you up. Then you can clear your name with the feds, and then I'll go from there with you. But until your name is cleared, nigga, you probably lying too. Look, I want y'all to hear this shit Wack was saying, man. Some of y'all niggas, bro. Some of y'all niggas out here telling on yourselves, and I truly don't think y'all, I don't even think y'all realize this shit. I really think y'all niggas be just shooting the shit and just kind of talking how you feel out loud, not really realizing how it's coming across to the average person.
What up?
I mean, King AK-47 said it best, but I want you to hear what the fuck Wax is. This shit crazy.
What up, YouTube? This is Getty Video back at you with another video. I want to give a double salute to all of my supporters and anyone
He probably
watching
did, J-Rock. He probably did.
Video.
Why wouldn't he? All he got to know is who they want him to tell. Now, if Diddy pop up dead, then he told on the wrong people.
Right now, when if they are
but at the end of the day, so this is what I'm trying to tell you. You gonna say in the long run, it's gonna kill you eventually, right? Right? You're gonna be like, health-wise, that's gonna kill you, right? Okay, same rule apply. You can say this shit ain't right and keep on doing it. In the long run, you might survive it, you might not. Now you going somewhere where you can't get no pussy. How about that?
Damn. They got baby powder for him. Baby oil.
But at the end of the day,
oh no.
When it come down to that nigga Diddy, he did break the law. And now it's about did he do it or did no.
And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna kill him, bro. That distribution of drugs.
Facts. I told y'all that section was big. But listen to how Wack try to flip it. What up, Carefree?
Distribution of drugs for sexual acts. I don't think y'all following what they doing, bro.
No. That's not what the charge say. The charge doesn't say distribution of drugs for sexual acts. They say they found drugs with the intent to distribute. That does not mean that they saying he's a drug dealer. They saying he had enough to be considered a drug dealer.
Y'all up yet? Y'all woke yet?
Yeah, this getting bad, man. That Tootsie. This shit getting bad.
The Tootsie, that nigga been distributing everything that's niggas was distributing drugs and like it was hors d'oeuvres. It's gonna kill him. What he think is all fun and games ain't fun and games.
I think he felt untouchable. You know, like at a certain point, I feel like Diddy felt untouchable. You know, you about to get caught. You about to turn yourself in, right? You ain't even about to get caught. You caught. You about to turn yourself in, and you still got drugs in the fucking room, bro. He a real addict. Like
that's true dope fiend behavior.
He's saying like, nah, that shit y'all niggas.
Yeah, that's what's gonna kill him.
You gotta go listen, Kim Folk.
I think y'all gotta really really open your mind up to the picture that's being painted.
Okay.
You gotta really open your mind up.
I'm listening.
Right? You're throwing parties.
Okay.
With the intent to have sexual acts.
Okay.
Follow what I'm saying and follow what's written.
I'm listening.
At these parties, you are providing and distributing narcotics and drugs for free.
Okay.
From these narcotics and drugs, people are saying they became incoherent and wasn't in control of self.
Okay.
This then led to sexual acts which you video recorded without consent. Are y'all following what's going on right now?
Yep, sounds like a bunch of crime. Sounds like a whole bunch of crime, but you may continue.
Hell yeah.
Like I'm trying to, know.
And that's why his lawyer tried to get ahead of it. The lawyer was like, oh.
Yeah, this is what's going on, okay? Now, one of your lead persons was coerced and forced to stay there. It's evident at times, from her statements, she wanted to leave, but couldn't. Why? Exhibit A, press play. Because of these kind of beatings that occurred on many occasions. This one just happened to be caught on tape. You are very manipulative, Mr. Combs, because even with this video, you paid the people $50,000 to suppress it, regardless of why you did. So, jury, do you think this happened the first time? Do you think this is the first time this happened? Do you see how comfortable and easy Mr. Combs was about being the superstar he is and coming out in a hallway that he knows has cameras and beating and dragging and kicking his supposed to be girlfriend?
Okay.
If this has happened in the hallway, what do you think happened in the confines of his mansion? Zine, are you picking it up yet? This how it's gonna go. I think y'all not understanding or realizing he thinks he's who he is, so he thinks that's bigger than everything else. The reason why they ain't granting that bail, because he called that woman 58 times, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy as a motherfucker.
They're gonna show that
in one day. That's crazy as hell.
50 piece, bro.
They're gonna show that. They're gonna show that as well. The lady's gonna get up there and say she was in fear, this, that. He's gonna get up there and tell the story of how Mr. Combs told Cassie that he had such and such car blown up. Whether he did it or not, this is the story that he told her. It's not a nigga shot a nigga in the face on camera case, but it's definitely one of those where all the pieces are there, and majority of the evidence is gonna really come from him. And unfortunately, when you go look up the criminal law, the criminal case, it carries the time it carries. Now we're hearing what we hear. We're like, man, come on, man, nigga ain't finna give it. That's what we think. But look at what it carries, man. It's just what it is. Yep. I think it's an eye opener to everybody, my nigga. I need to talk about this. I'm gonna talk about it today. That a lot of shit we're doing, it's like a lot of us breaking the law. They just ain't came and got us yet because they don't want to.
Facts.
AK, all right, boom, whack. We were talking about this earlier with Keita and them, right? With Keita and all that. So we was asking this, right? So you could say a girl, y'all come through, y'all set up a situation, y'all gonna do the thing. She come through, you buy a bag, send it back. Technically, that's sex trafficking.
No, not if you provided her own transportation.
No, it's not. That's not.
If you provided her transportation, it's
If you provide the transportation, you coerced her and got her to your place.
No. You don't. There's no coercion that needs to be involved, nigga. If you fly her out and fuck her, that's fine. If they find out that you flew her out and told her that for her to come get a trip to wherever she had to fuck, that's trafficking. Nigga, like, y'all know what y'all know. Again, y'all trying to split this hair that don't exist because y'all trying to be like, well, these not pros, these just girls on fucking. Bullshit. Let me grab my drink right quick. Go ahead, Wack.
In an Uber black car, you picked her up. For the reasons to have sex.
So to fly the chicks out be sketchy.
That same shit.
I mean, I flew girls out here and there.
Nasty.
So
Who that? Whoa.
Y'all supposed to be these big, super famous niggas. Because it's not like y'all talking about flying out y'all girlfriends. These are just bitches. These hoes you probably done met off of IG.
Relax, bro. Hold on. That
Everybody done did it.
Oh, hold on.
No, everybody ain't.
Everybody didn't.
How you gonna come after we say it like this?
You notice how all these people that are pro Diddy are coming out with this whole line of everybody did the Diddy shit. Meanwhile, there's been no party, no rumors of anybody having anything remotely near a Diddy party.
Oh, it's just real shit. Everybody did it.
I mean,
yeah, damn. We all did, but
niggas
fuck.
ain't looking at it like
we
that.
all did it, but damn.
I mean,
No, we didn't. All y'all niggas in, nigga, none of y'all niggas in that clubhouse room has flew a bitch out. Stop.
Think about it. That's the case. If I was Diddy's attorneys, I would attack all the legalized dating apps. For real, bro. These motherfuckers designed for people to meet each other from around the world. Okay, after so long, is it some type of thing that says you have to show that you've been acquainted for 10 days, 100 days, 30 days? Because these dating apps, she's from Alabama, he's from Florida. How they gonna get to each other? Are you saying she's not financially stable as a woman and he is as a man? He can't provide travel? This how they gotta come at it. It wasn't the mind state of sex trafficking. He wasn't saying, yo, I want you women to come here and do these sexual acts. Hey, even like that. If it's an understanding, is it still the breaking of a law?
Yo, that's tricky water. So if you send the bread or you send an Uber or you put them on the plane or the jet, if you have sex, it's over. Because technically...
They can play with you like that. So
No, they can't. If you fly some chick you know out and fuck her, they cannot get you with trafficking. But if it's set up for you to fly her out solely for the purpose of getting pussy and her compensation, and there's some form of compensation, then just stop, bro.
You know, you gotta send a gift. Take it
I'm
380.
tired of repeating
Shit,
myself
here
for
go
this
400.
idiot.
Here go a gift. What you do with the 400 with that gift is what you do with it. You gotta damn well kind of make sure they get themselves there.
That's why he had cameras.
But that's why last time what he said earlier, this is
The
gonna open up a
cameras
lot of
don't do
eyes.
nothing, but the cameras work against him.
Yeah, you're right. Oh shit, he fucked
Because
up.
the cameras show the activity.
That's it, man.
Oh no, that's a fact. He done got away with a lot of shit.
It's just the start though. You got them. This is the start. That like Wax saying, we gonna have that. The whole culture gonna have a conversation on a lot of things we doing.
No, the fuck we don't. I told you it's simple for me. Nigga, if you went over Diddy house, you need to stand up and say something. You need to at least denounce this nigga. Something. If not, then you gay, nigga. He fucked you. I told you, that's how I feel. Now Diddy get locked up. The whole culture need to have a come to Jesus moment. Nigga, fuck you.
Cause this gonna open up a lot of doors, or a lot of like you said, Wax, flying them out is off. That's out of
These
pocket.
women is about to go crazy on these niggas. Hey, could you give me 5,000 for my rent? Hell no. What? Okay, fuck you. I'm filing the case.
I don't even see no way to protect yourself 100%. Besides, obviously not doing weird shit, but then even then, a bitch could just lie and say you did something. So it's like this shit.
Oh, if a female's intoxicated at the club, y'all be grabbing them up. That's dangerous.
That is dangerous.
Wake up. I didn't know I wasn't in control of self. I wasn't able to make a decision. Rape.
Wake up in the morning.
The time you let her get intoxicated is when she already with you, my nigga, and she better be with you. Still rolling the dice.
Y'all about to say shit. Nigga, I feel like at this point, bro, you can't even do that shit, bro. You really can't do nothing, bro. Like, this shit.
Right now, it'll probably cost me $500,000 to beat her and be in court. To beat her in court, it'll cost me $500,000 easy fight. I can clips, whatever you want to talk about. She get up there and pull a Cassie, nigga, they gonna come get me.
Oh, for sure. For sure. A half a ticket, I think you gonna be spending more than that. Because this shit ugly, bro. It's to beat it.
No, it ain't gonna cost me more than that because Lavish know what I'm gonna do. As soon as I get what I hear right. G-Wayne know what I'm gonna do. I'm already knowing fuck what I thought.
Nigga, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? You always talking real hard on the phone.
Sound real hard on the phone, nephew.
Thought it was.
Yeah, you ain't finna fight it. You gonna take it. Yeah, you gonna plead. Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
they talking about give you 60. Yeah, let's roll right now.
Nigga ain't gonna do the Tory Lanez.
No, I'm out. I'm out.
You, bro.
That's it. And what I'm looking at, shit, 15 to 20. Yeah,
Hey, yo.
okay. And they talking about what?
They said Tory
60
Lanez
months?
could have been home.
Yeah, how much time I got in? You got 18 months in right now. Yeah, let's go ahead on. I'm out.
Yo, Brock, they said the statute is a woman under the influence can't give consent.
So, you're right. It pays to bring sand to the beach. Straight up.
All right, we're going to leave it right there. Y'all let me know what y'all...
Man, the way y'all niggas is out here caping for Diddy is wild, bro. And the way y'all trying to include everybody is wild. Well, Diddy called. We need to have a meeting so we can talk about how we gonna fix us as a people. Oh, what? No, nigga. This shit Diddy got going on, nigga. This shit Diddy got to deal with. I hate to sound like just a total asshole, but that rubbed me the wrong way. This nigga on some. The culture need to come together and talk. What about this nigga getting denied bail again? Your Honor, can I get bail? No. All right. Please shut the fuck up. Yes, ma'am. Let's see what y'all got to say. Let's see what y'all got to say. Damn, bro. Diddy ass, lock the fuck up, bro. Hoo-wee. The definition of shit was all good just one motherfucking week ago. Just one. All right, let's see what y'all talking about. Law and Crime Network.
Disgraced music mogul Sean Diddy Combs remains behind bars in a Brooklyn, New York federal jail, a stark difference from his mansions in South Florida and Los Angeles. This week, the once famed producer's fall from grace came to a head when he was arrested in New York City and charged with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. While appearing in front of a federal judge on Tuesday, he pleaded not guilty to the crimes. Diddy was once known for his boisterous personality, often appearing as a fun-loving guy who would host great parties, including his now infamous White Party. But since his fall from grace, many who have filed lawsuits against him allege sinister activities were going on behind the scenes. At the center of the government's case against Diddy are his alleged freak-offs, which according to the indictment were elaborate and produced sex performances that Diddy arranged, directed, pleasured himself to, and often electronically recorded. But the freak
Diddy, if they leak some footage of you beating your meat during a freak off, nigga, I don't even know what to say.
Freak-offs were first alluded to in Cassie's now settled federal civil lawsuit that was filed in November of last year and settled within a day. In the suit, it says Diddy would repeatedly ask Cassie at random moments that he wanted a freak-off or FO, and she was expected to facilitate the location and hiring of male sex workers. The suit would go on to say during their relationship, the mogul would insist on an FO weekly, which would often take place in hotel suites. It's alleged Diddy would pay to fly male sex workers to his location, which included cities in the United States, and he would require Cassie and his staff to help him make these arrangements. According to the federal indictment against him, when the federal agents searched through his homes during the raids, they seized drugs and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. And Cassie's suit, she alleged Diddy's assistant, who also set up the freak-offs, would stock the hotel suites with baby oil and Astroglide. And Diddy always supplied her and the sex workers with copious amount of drugs like ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, and ketamine. According to her suit, she would frequently get anxious before the FOs to the point she would become physically ill. But still, Diddy would shame her into performing for him, and if she didn't want to participate, she was met with anger and violence. In Rodney Jones Jr.'s civil racketeering lawsuit first filed in February of this year, he alleged Diddy had a habit of regularly drugging his party guests and having forced sex with men and women. Like the federal indictment laid out, Diddy didn't work alone. He always had a team helping him with his alleged crimes. Jones, who was also once in Diddy's inner circle, alleged in his lawsuit he was required to solicit sex workers and perform sex acts with them for Diddy's pleasure. Adult film star Adria English, who filed her suit against Diddy in July of this year, alleged she was groomed into sex trafficking over time by Diddy. In her suit, she said she first met Diddy around 2004, when her boyfriend at the time was auditioning for a modeling gig at Diddy's fashion line, Sean John. She claims her boyfriend and another model were asked to perform oral sex on Diddy in order to get the job, and when he
She cute, though.
refused, Diddy's associate offered him the job as long as Adria worked as a go-go dancer at his White Party in the Hamptons. She says at his party, she regularly had to drink alcohol laced with drugs like ecstasy. According to her suit, Diddy demanded she have sex with party guests, and if she didn't, he would tank her career and blackball her and her boyfriend from the industry if they didn't comply. Diddy's most recent accuser, singer Dawn Richard from Danity Kane, alleged in her lawsuit filed about a week before her former boss's arrest that at an after-party she saw a copious amount of illegal drugs, and the girls who attended the parties appeared lethargic or passed out while
Unreal.
Diddy and his guests allegedly performed sexual acts on them. She alleged in her suit Diddy told party guests, "This is a buffet. Enjoy yourselves. This is what we do. This is how we party." Under Diddy's federal indictment, it alleges the producer threatened and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires for years. When federal prosecutors announced the unsealing of the federal indictment against him, U.S. Attorney Damian Williams said the victims were filled with drugs to control them for long periods of time, with participants of the freak-offs typically having to get IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion.
The freak-off sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant.
Take that, take that, take that. All of it.
As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent and subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair.
While arguing for bail after he was arraigned, Diddy's attorney reportedly told the judge it's not sex trafficking if the participants of the freak-offs wanted to be there. After Diddy was denied bail on Tuesday by a federal judge, his attorney, seemingly disappointed Diddy wasn't issued bail, said he'll continue to fight for his client.
So this was
The chick with him do not want to be there with him. She despises this nigga.
first step. We have a bail appeal scheduled for tomorrow at 3:30 in front of Judge Carter, the district judge assigned to this case. I think that we made the points that we've been wanting to make. I think he came out. Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this to the end. He's innocent. He came to New York to establish his innocence. He's not afraid. He's not afraid of the charges. There's nothing that the government said in their presentation today that changes anyone's mind about anything. He's been looking forward to this day. He's been looking forward to clearing his name, and he's going to clear his name. And we're going to stand by his side as he does. We believe in him wholeheartedly. He didn't do these things. This was a 10-year relationship. There's no coercion. There's no crime.
Yeah, okay.
There's basically just, someone who brought a civil case and now is finding themselves as a witness in a criminal case. And we're going to fight this case with everything we have, as is he. And eventually he's going to be shown to be innocent. And so tomorrow we fight again. And we'll fight every day until we don't have to fight anymore.
Now the once beloved, but also to some feared music mogul, will have to wait to eventually face his fate in federal court. I'm joined now by a really great guest, and that's the state attorney for Palm Beach County, Dave Ehrenberg. Dave, thank you so much for joining me today.
This nigga with this old, that's probably a fucking $17,000 jacket, but nigga, it look like a couch.
Now, Sean Combs, a.k.a. Diddy's arrest this week, has made headlines essentially across the globe as he's facing now these federal charges in the sex trafficking case in the Southern District of New York. And his so-called freak-offs are at the center of the prosecution's case. What are your thoughts?
Well, first, it's good to be back with you, Elizabeth. The allegations are horrifying. And my first thought was, how did these things happen for so long, with so many people involved, and no one seemed to tip off authorities? I mean, according to the indictment, these were highly
That's because of the people that was involved with them. Come on, it's not that hard. Not that hard.
orchestrated performances of sexual activity in hotels and other locations with drugs. They would go on for days. There were cases of baby oil brought in. There were IVs given allegedly to the victims to recover from the physical exertion and drug use. Were there doctors involved? Who else knew about this? What about the hotel workers? What about all the participants? And only until Cassie finally spoke up did this thing start to unravel. And kudos to Cassie. And my other reaction was, it shows you that people can make a difference in this. And one person speaking up can make a difference. It also shows you how laws can make a difference. The reason why Cassie spoke up was because the New York legislature passed a law that extended the statute of limitations for sexual assault cases civilly to create a new 1-year period that allowed victims to sue their alleged perpetrators even after the statute of limitations was long past. That's what allowed Cassie to come up with her lawsuit, file it, and that's
Bro, when you say it like that, when you say that they did that 1 year shit like that, nigga, that low key sounds like they did that in advance to set Diddy up. Wow. Can't trust the feds, Diddy. Hopefully I'm wrong.
what set all this in motion.
And reading through the many civil lawsuits that Diddy was already facing and comparing it to the indictment, you can't help but see a pattern of alleged abuse. Many of his accusers, even outside of Cassie, have alleged Diddy has drug/laced them, sexually assaulted or raped them at these parties. Now that Diddy has been arrested, could their claims in the civil lawsuits be used against him in the federal case?
Well, yeah, expect to see them testify in the federal case. Now, there's a different
He's
standard.
like, oh
in
yeah, they
civil
doing
and
that.
Federal, in criminal law, you have to prove cases in criminal law beyond a reasonable doubt. In civil cases, just a preponderance of the evidence. And there's looser evidentiary rules in civil cases than there are in criminal cases. But do expect to see those complaints that were made civilly to come back against him criminally, because when you allege something in a sworn pleading that something happened, yeah, that can come back in a criminal proceeding against Diddy as long as the statute of limitations has not expired. And in this case, you have this pattern alleged of racketeering activity, of sex trafficking, things that could put him in prison for the rest of his life. And so key to this will be the victims and the witnesses taking the stand if it ever goes that far. Now, for Diddy's sake, he's the big fish here, but I'm sure there were other big name individuals who were involved in this, who attended the parties and partook in this, and he may want to start singing because that may be his best chance to avoid the rest of his life behind bars.
And one of his accusers, Rodney Jones Jr., the producer who sued Diddy earlier this year, he claimed he was required to solicit sex workers for these parties. He said many in Diddy's camp were also required to do this. Does that automatically qualify as sex trafficking if they're recruiting these women, potentially even men, for these parties? And what does that tell you about the people in Diddy's inner circle and some of the requirements they had to do in a way to kind of meet his needs?
Like, for real? Come with the territory.
If women were recruited in the parties to have sex with other people in exchange for money, then that would be human trafficking if they were underage, the women, or if they were adults, if they engaged in this with force, fraud, and conversion and coercion, meaning that you'd have to prove for sex trafficking, if there was an adult victim, that there was force, fraud, or coercion. Otherwise, it's prostitution, and prostitution would not be just prosecuted at the federal level. It would be mainly a state crime. But the feds are looking at sex trafficking, which can get you up to life in prison. And the sex trafficking is really a serious crime that involves a commercial sex trade.
Now, that's even scarier, bro. So now there is set up to where if you a prostitute, you can just lie and say you were coerced. Or if there, let's say there's some prostitutes, remember the fraud part. That means now if you a prostitute, nigga, he defrauded you. For the purpose of he got you to fly all the way here for some sex acts and didn't pay you. Oh man, it's bad.
But again, for an adult victim, you have to have force, fraud, or coercion. And that is what is being alleged here. You can coerce people into having sex with others, or if you drug them up to make them have sex with others, that would be enough to charge someone with sex trafficking.
And yesterday in court, Diddy's attorney made kind of an interesting argument. He said, is it sex trafficking if everyone wants to be at the freak-offs and wanted to be there? And the defense reportedly went on to say they don't want the federal government in their bedroom. What do you make of that argument? And do you believe that this is a case about just sex?
Well, that's why the judge denied bond. That's why the judge denied the defense request to let him out pre-trial in exchange for a $50 million.
That bitch looked like she was at a freak off before. She know exactly what goes down.
Bond, because he said that the alleged crimes here occurred behind closed doors. So the judge did not believe it was consensual. The judge believed you are hiding stuff behind these closed doors, and we cannot trust you to be alone with these people or to be alone with anyone because you could do it again. And as far as whether consent is a defense to sex trafficking, well, it is if there's no force, fraud, or coercion. If everyone engages in commercial sex work voluntarily without force, fraud, or coercion, then you could have prostitution charges, but that would be state charges. Here, the sex trafficking is because of the allegations that people were forced into it or they were drugged into it against their will. So that's where the allegations come from. That's where the charges come from.
And just a few months ago, Diddy's friend, Stevie J, aka Stephen Jordan, he posted a video to his social media page after all the civil lawsuits with the caption, "This is what a real Diddy party looks like." It showed very high-profile celebrities there. Do you think that these swanky parties that Diddy had were just kind of a mask of what could come after, essentially, during these after parties or during these so-called freak-offs? What do you kind of make of just Diddy's infamous parties that he's been so well known for before?
I remember watching South Park, and they had a whole episode about the devil trying to compete with one of Diddy's parties. Diddy did it. That was the phrase that they kept using. And back then it was kind of humorous because of his lavish parties. But there's clearly a sinister side to these parties, according to the allegations, that they involve forced sex and drugs, and then using
Dawn
IVs
Vision was happening,
to
cuz.
bring people back who were overly drugged and
Agreed, Laura.
Yo, the devil's in full effect.
and treated in such a way.
Munching on these chips. Nigga was hungry today for some reason. And that chicken Chrissy made was good.
Where they were physically totally exhausted by doing things that they were forced to do. I mean, it just sounds horrific. I mean, the cases of baby oil being brought in, it's something that makes me wonder how many people knew what was going on. You know, big parties are one thing, but when you start forcing people to do things against their will, and then you allegedly try to blackmail them so that they're forced to do it by saying, we're going to show videos of you, we're going to extort you into having our way with you, or else we're going to expose your deepest dark.
And we don't know how many of these freak offs came before or during like a contract negotiation. Like, cause that could have been like, they got these niggas zooted, got them into some freaky positions, took some pictures, and blackmailed them. Just real life is what could happen.
Darkest secrets, that's a crime. And that's something that no one should be partaking in. And that's where perhaps some other big names will start to be revealed if they actually partook in this, because what you saw here is a series of crimes, not just fun parties, but crimes.
And that also brings me to my next question. Do the celebrities and the others who have attended his parties need to be worried right now?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know, if a celebrity attended a big party and just hung out at the buffet table, that's one thing. But if you go into the other wing of the party where all the sex trafficking was occurring, yeah, you got problems. And, their defense maybe, I didn't know. Well, you can't stick your head in the sand and just say, you're innocent. At some point, you have to be responsible for your actions. And so I've heard some rumors of some big names being involved. Not going to mention it because I don't have any proof, but
wow.
But it will come out if there's evidence that these celebrities partook in the horrors of the parties. So we'll see soon enough.
And are you surprised?
I know one shocking name, out rip.
I would have been.
That nigga on video.
Up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
That nigga
have
on
you gone
video.
through a time of swallowing?
That nigga is on motion picture.
Surprised Diddy isn't facing any type of cyber charges, given he allegedly filmed and kept recordings of these encounters at the so-called freak-offs.
There could always be a superseding indictment, whereas the evidence comes in, they could charge him with other crimes. But right now, the crimes they're charging him with would keep him behind bars for the rest of his life. And
wowzers!
So the feds may not think there's a need to do an amended indictment yet. Now, that could come. But I thought perhaps there'd be some federal firearms charges because I thought there were reports when they raided Diddy.
Yeah, what's up with these guns, bro?
These places that there are people there with guns, and the feds take that very seriously if they're violating federal firearm laws. I mean, look at the assassination attempt against Donald Trump. You see the gun laws were the first ones to be filed. So perhaps that's coming, or perhaps they don't have enough evidence there. But generally, when the feds raid your place, come in, guns ablazing, someone's going down. Someone's going to get indicted.
And how hard is it to try a sex trafficking case? Given Diddy's enormous amount of power he had in Hollywood before, do you see there being any trouble with witnesses coming forward, even though Diddy is now behind bars?
I think the fact that Diddy does not have pretrial release, that he is behind bars, will encourage victims to come forward, knowing that they'll be protected, especially as the evidence mounts. All it takes is one to start, and Cassie was that one. And then you have others who followed. So there's safety in numbers, and I do think you'll see people testifying. And as far as how hard it is to prove sex trafficking, well, you have to prove it's a commercial sex act and that there was force, fraud, and coercion, or coercion, and that's what you need.
And it sounds like they got it.
It's a serious crime, and even if that can't be proven, there are racketeering charges involving other crimes. So there's other charges, and there could be more if there's a superseding indictment. But this is not looking good for Diddy right now, and that's why I'm thinking that perhaps his best defense may be to try to tell the feds about all the other people who were involved in this.
And, I was down at the courthouse just yesterday, and what I found kind of interesting in all of this was kind of how confident the defense seems to be throughout all of this case. I mean, now Diddy, who once was known to be untouchable in a way, now he is behind bars in a federal prison in Brooklyn. But are you surprised that the defense is coming off as confident as they are? I think they were kind of surprised that Diddy wasn't released on bail yesterday.
These are highly paid, highly powerful, and highly successful lawyers, and they want to give off the aura of confidence. You don't get to be where they are by running scared.
Well, Diddy's lawyer's trash, bro. I'm so sorry.
Now, I do think they were surprised that an offer of a $50 million bond, an offer of lots of restrictions, home arrest, would be rejected. But the court did what the court needed to do because Diddy is allegedly a danger to the community. And a flight risk for that matter, because he's got so much money. So I think the court made the right decision in denying bond.
And when it comes to the impeding trial that we don't know when it's going to happen yet, but when it comes to the trial in this case, what type of defense do you see them exploring for trial?
I think the defense has already been telegraphed. I think they'll say this was a consensual party. These were consensual acts. And if it was prostitution, those are just minor state charges, that there was not sex trafficking, that this was not an ongoing criminal enterprise of racketeering, that this is a music business with lots of wild parties, and he should be able to live the life he wants to live with people who are engaging in consensual activities. Now, whether a jury will buy that, I mean, it's belied by the evidence. The evidence has shown that there was some coercion, some forced conduct, some blackmail. And, all it takes is one witness to take the stand and say what she or he went through. And I think that's going to be very powerful evidence, because I don't think Diddy is going to take the stand here if it goes to trial. And Cassie, I think, could be a very powerful witness. And apparently there are others ready to go.
All right. Well, Dave Ehrenberg, I want to thank you so much.
Man, they about to throw the anvil at this nigga.
Me today. I really appreciate it. Before we sign you off, anything else about this case that you'd like to add?
I think it shows that no one is above the law. A lot of people thought that Diddy would escape this because of his wealth and his power and his prestige. No one is untouchable. And I think that it shows that if there's evidence, prosecutors will follow it and do the right thing.
All right, Dave, again, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
If convicted on the federal charges against him, Sean Diddy Combs faces a mandatory minimum of 15 years in prison and a maximum sentence of life behind bars. Reporting for Law and Crime, I'm Elizabeth Milner.
Diddy, this is going to be a hard squeeze for you, my nigga. Nigga, they came for your black ass. You fucked up. Right after you went after that liquor company, nigga, it all started to go left. It really did. Oh well. Shit can happen. Can't wait to see these noms tomorrow. Diddy have a great weekend. Hopefully you be all right. Yeah, this nigga be lucky to get like a 5-year plea or some shit with all the shit they talking. And like he said, they found them guns and we ain't heard no gun charges yet for anybody. Because they trying to figure out what's what with them guns before they do that shit. I had a fun Thursday. I'm ready to get my black ass out of here. I've been up since 6 a.m. I did take like an hour, 2 hour nap. I don't think it was quite 2 hours. But here we are. They're all hanging in the HoH now. All them fake shit. McKenzie, you better slow down. But shit, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here so I can be here for knobs and shit tomorrow, whatever. Figure it out, maybe get another upload in. The earlier I can get started with my day overall, then I have time for uploads. Say goodnight to your boy. I'm out. Diddy going to go sit down for a while, little guy. Oh, no bail. 50 million, house arrest, limited visits, put his mama house up. Like, they said it's insufficient because he still could run with all of that. Janice up all night, awake, carefree, Dawn Vision, J Rock, Laura. I can't wait to see how this MJ shit play out. I will say her one-on-one with Angela should probably be interesting. Carefree Napa. That should at least be somewhat interesting. Can't lie about that. Scott Johnson. Kendra. Hey, I'm getting everybody off in here before I fade off. Normally I fade off first. Fun episode, even though the episode was whack. I had fun. Somehow we are able to have fun. God is great. I love y'all to death. See y'all here in a little while, man. But then again, I'm probably lying. One more time for the gram. God is great. See you later, Regina. See you later, Kathy. We the fuck out of here.
Yo, what's going on, boys? How are you?
Yo, dab me up.
Hey, all right, damn. What part of the city are you from?
Yo,
What's up?
there, brother.
Hey,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
Take this.
Oh, all right, sick. Why don't you guys come inside? Don't ski. These are the guys.
I'm Octavius Gray. And I'm Steve. Steve LeVois. It's okay, I have vape in here, right?
set the mood right. Pick you up, baby, I'm looking so fly. Sunset rooftop, yeah, that's nice, right? Hop in a G-Class, I know you need that. Heart racing fast like the speed of light. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see.
See you later, awake.
What I could be for you.
What I could be for you.
What I could be for you. What I could be for you. What I could be for you. You got me wrapped up in your love.
Barely.
Finding you is like a treasure. Making my heart feel this way, yeah, yeah. And I'll treat you so damn special. What you did, who you were with, I don't care about those days. When I'm with you, I won't complain. Share your success and heartbreaks. Yeah, you know I stay by your side. Never leave you dissatisfied. But I need you to let me know. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I could be for you. What I could be for you.
Oh man, hold on. Hold the fuck on.
What I could be for you. Baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah,
Hold the fuck up.
just one night. Yeah, girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night.
Hold the fuck on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Wait. Hold on. Hold up. Nah, nigga. Nah.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Diddy is now on suicide watch. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm rolling up one more because I hate to wish that I didn't. No particular reason. Talk about shit you didn't expect to see while you were signing off the air. From the E-Times just released 44 minutes ago. Did you see that part? It remains unclear if Combs is actually suicidal. Oh my Lord. They not about to do Diddy like this. Nah, bro, not like this. Why is he on suicide watch if we don't even know if he's actually suicidal? What is it that I'm missing? Oh my goodness. Where have I heard this before? Oh no, Diddy. Oh no, Diddy. Preventative indeed, huh, Kim? He is on suicide watch as a precaution due to his shock and unclear mental state. Nah. Nah, nigga. That's the same thing y'all told me with the other nigga. The other nigga. And if you don't know who the other nigga is, I'm so sorry. The other nigga. Negro. And Diddy has no way to make a post, a phone call, or nothing to let people know he's not suicidal. They've taken every way for this nigga to speak as a precaution. Because that's the thing, they're like, oh, if he's in general population, it's dangerous. Nah, nigga, it ain't dangerous. They trying to make you think it is. They just want him away from all communication with anything. So that means the feds purposely wanted to take this nigga to this court or this jail. Man. I think that hacky sack video might be it for Diddy. And has a high incident of deaths and suicide. They got Diddy on watch, my nigga. These niggas got Diddy on watch. U.S. Justice Department defines suicide watch as requiring close observation for at-risk inmates. Man, I don't know what they want from me. It's like the more money we come across, the more problems we see. That lawyer's terrible. Diddy can't use the phone. Diddy can't even get to a phone to fire this nigga. Like, there's no way that Diddy can't handle Gen Pop, bro. I just ain't going for that. He Diddy, bro. There's niggas in there. There's like rappers and shit in there with crews and shit that know this nigga. That literally these niggas could get put on. There's a crews of niggas in there that's like, we could get put on by Diddy if we protect this nigga and keep this nigga safe and he get out. Diddy, I hope you took my advice on not telling on nobody you shouldn't be telling on. Because it seems like they starting to move into position already. Like, this sounds like it's about to be a long ass wait till, what is it, October 3rd, they said? When he go back to court? Eternity. Yeah, he can't give away no politicians. He can give away a pastor. Like, maybe not a Joel Osteen. He can definitely give up TD Jakes, nigga. Ain't nobody coming for TD. But any, like, what's the nigga name? Eric Adams? Like, he can't tell on no niggas like that. He as a matter of fact, he can't even say he know them niggas. But like I said, I know he could get off on a deal telling on like Birdman, Drake, and shit like that if he knows something. Jay just might be next, my nigga. If you ever fucked in that back room with Diddy, you scared. And the sad part is some of these niggas that's caught on these tapes, they actually wishing and hoping that Diddy get knocked off. They hoping. Cold game. Well, his lawyer said he's trying to do everything possible to get that nigga in trial immediately. Now I don't know what that means or what that consists of specifically, but that was said. Talk about some shit that caught me off guard in the outro. Like, nigga, what? Just wow. This nigga Diddy getting ready to go sit down forever. And the feds made sure to let everybody know they got videos. And to be honest with you, the feds could be bluffing on some of that shit. They could be bluffing on some of that shit just to prep niggas for when they call motherfuckers, but how much of it is a bluff? Am I ready to say they bluffing about all of it? Nah. Obviously, for me personally, it's elements they bluffing. Who is richer, Jay-Z or Diddy? Diddy. With Jay getting up there, Diddy had money longer. Crazy. You and me taking flicks. Oh my lord. I lace the track, you rock the flow. Like Diddy getting ready to go sit down for a while. It's crazy to even think about it, but he bugging thinking he getting away with this shit. He gotta tell bombshells. It's gotta be shit that we didn't even know was rumored. And it's such a delicate dance. He can't even ask them like, cause they'll tell him we want people like Clive. And then he'll give up Clive, and then the Fed to walk out of the room, get on the phone with Clive. Yeah, he gave you up. Yeah, well, so what do you want us to do? Yeah, but Diddy ain't no rapper. And Jay-Z ain't got no fucking $2.5 billion. They lying. Wherever that number came from, they're fucking lying. Diddy has because that's the difference. Jay-Z has always been propped up with like fake ass numbers and shit, because the thing with Jay is, what success you can name successful shit Diddy has had. Multiple things. Sean John was mad successful. Bad Boy had mad hits. Ciroc that venture was mad successful. Jay-Z ain't had nothing successful, nigga. And all of a sudden, Jay just has all this fucking money while not doing shit. What the fuck's this nigga do? He a token owner of a basketball team. And then somehow he don't really do nothing. He ain't got no shows, no albums, or nothing. But somehow he's gotten richer than when he was rapping at full throttle. Make it make sense. How the fuck has Jay-Z amassed $2.5 billion? How, Sway? All that shit Dr. Dre did, he can't even claim $2.5 billion. And that nigga you want to put Jay-Z's catalog next to Dre's catalog? And remember, Dre had Beats by Dre and all that shit. Jay-Z ain't never had nothing. Jay-Z had them fucking albums. Nobody bought them damn S. Carter Reeboks. That's why they went out of business. That Rockaware shit was Dame. Jay-Z stopped rapping and he's a minority owner, like a little tiny owner of a basketball team. Now all of a sudden this nigga's worth $2.5 billion. Bitch, you lying. And not like you, big, but like them niggas like, the fuck, bro? With Diddy, I can look at shit. Diddy's had successful TV shows. Jay-Z ain't had shit outside of an album that was a success. And he kind of just stopped rapping with just kind of a whimper because his last couple of fucking albums was trash. This nigga came out with the 444 album, which was the rich man's depression. I'm like, these niggas got products and shit, all types of shit. Dre's done movies, soundtrack, so many soundtracks. This nigga's bro, stop. Jay-Z ain't done shit. He ain't getting paid $2 billion from the NFL to put on the fucking halftime at the Super Bowl. Stop. This nigga worth $2.5 billion. Beyonce ain't that. And I think Beyonce got more money than Jay. I'm quite certain of it. She's had products and shit for the longest. Now she got this new hair care shit she doing. And she got her own alcohol she just came out with. Jay-Z ain't never had nothing. Jay-Z ain't never had no product. He ain't never been able to sell a product, bro. Name a product Jay-Z been able to sell. Jay-Z ain't never been able to sell any product. They just be overinflating this nigga because backdoor shenanigans, allegedly. The nigga could rap, but then his rap started falling off. He got so arrogant with his raps. We're just like, and then he did that album with Beyonce. It was a couple tracks cool, but overall, no. It was like a Beyonce album with some Jay-Z features. Man, it's already bad. They got Diddy on watch. I had to come back for that. Last thing I need to wake up on Friday. And then, man, it's going to be a scary weekend. Because, yeah, if Diddy turned up like Saturday Morning or some shit, it's going to go viral and shit on social media, obviously, but the news cycle ain't coming till Monday. Diddy, keep your head low. I hope you in there repenting and ask for protection. And then but here's the crazy part is, why is everybody else scot-free? If there are other celebrities and shit like that, and they were in there with these people that claim they were coerced, and you seen them fucking them or anything like that, then why didn't y'all arrest them the same time? Why do they get the wrong free right now? What are you waiting on for them? Is it because there's not text messages and shit like how Cassie has it? And I'm just asking. That's what better to stay there. Unbelievable. This is unreal. Turn of events. Sean Combs is under watch now. Shit, Cat Williams know he can come out whenever the fuck he felt like. And it ain't like he gotta go back to Club Shay Shay. He can go anywhere. Shannon Sharp is ridiculous. Fucking. Hit the like button if you haven't already. We won away from 100. I was probably what 40 seconds away from completely signing off. Shout out to Lunchbox. Yeesh. I had to double back. This is an unreal turn of events. Diddy might not make it through the weekend, my nigga. They already got him on watch. So if he on watch, he basically butt naked in the cell. Excuse me. Because they can't leave him with nothing he can hurt himself with. So if he truly on watch, then he butt naked in the cell. This shit crazy. Bananas, B. Shout out to 100 likes. That's love right there. Wow. You said you was watching video and they said they got Mike. Man, this shit's gonna come up. The videos are gonna be seen eventually. Especially like if unless they just all the videos just full-fledged hardcore every time. But if it's there any leader or post, nigga. Number 5. Number 5 almost got out of here, and then I saw that it might be over for Diddy, so I said I gotta smoke one more for him. Can't take this moment for granted because I did not expect him to be on watch already. They done denied him bail twice. Now it's Friday going into the weekend. All of a sudden he up under watch. All right then. I see how you niggas gonna play it. I see. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. Cause they can't be stopped now. Cause they the feds for life. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. They can't be stopped now. Cause they the feds for life. You know the guards be trolling that nigga. They bring that nigga Trey. Take that, bitch. How in the flying fuck will they explain that? The same way they did with old Big Jeff. Nigga, the guards fell asleep. Oops. Get him. So I say about Sunday night, the guards will be nice and wore out. And then we'll wake up Monday to the news, allegedly. Now, obviously, I hope not, but I ain't gonna lie, this is scary. Yep. Where Big Jeff was at, they shut the prison down. Oof. And they said it's it's dangerous as shit. And they said he trying to get to Essex County, but the court said it's up to the Department of the Bureau of the Corrections, or whoever they were, Bureau or Department, one of the two. But it's up to them, and I think he can do that because it's easy for him to pay them off, and nobody really know about it like that. So he can get them whatever the fuck they want and get moved. But this is feeling like a situation where it's like, ain't nobody, even if he got access to some money, don't nobody want it. And don't nobody want to take his money. That's crazy that a court would turn down $50 million. And I know y'all say this nigga's a flight risk, but is he like that? Like, he's very recognizable. Way more recognizable than Russell Simmons. Maybe I'm looking too far into it. Maybe I'm looking a tad too far into it. Possibly. Angela crying, listening to music. Oh my Lord. Daily Mail online saying a man named Jonathan Oddie, an inmate, is one of Diddy's sex. Here we go. Of course, Daily Mail. Of course, Daily Mail running up with the shock shit. She crying for the camera. Seems likely. Seems likely. Seems like an Angela thing to do. Cry for the fucking camera. Yeah. Yep. Seems about right. That's why I came back for Diddy. Not for that bitch. Crying over T.K.O.R. She gone. T gone. Nah, you racist. Don't try to cry now, nigga. Man, say goodnight to your boy. It's official. I'm gone this time. Diddy brought me back for half a second. Because he might not make it, bro. Pray for Diddy. I'm so serious. If it was you, I'd pray for you. I hope this is never you. Promise me this will never be you. Shit. Kendra, Scott, Janice, Big. Shout out to all the real LNC. You gotta be real LNC to be here. Somebody getting ready to click on was like, Shay forgot to end the lot. Wait, this nigga. Wait, why is he playing Moose again? Janice, Carefree, Big, Regina, Lennox. They got Diddy on watch, nigga. God is great. See y'all in a couple hours, bro. I think I'm gonna switch shit up a little bit tomorrow. We shall see. We shall see. I'll see what God say. I got a little idea. Maybe it's time. But then again, I'm probably lying. God is great. Man, this is crazy.
I need y'all to help me. We all heard about Puffy, and I see a lot of people.
Good night, Kathy.
Yay,
Number 5.
Yay. I'm confused. The Cassie thing, I understand. I think you should definitely lock this up. Put hands on the young lady. But I don't understand the other shit. Can y'all help me? When has being nasty been a federal crime? And I'm glad they told me. I didn't know there was a limit on baby oil. I'm getting a few, because we get ashy. But you get a massage or something or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Please tell us the new rules for. Because maybe they're not new rules, actually, because I think it was 1800s. There was this very famous boxer named Jack Johnson, and he was whooping ass. Everybody ass, but mostly white folks' ass. He was whooping a lot of white folks' ass. And he had a white woman, Mae West. They couldn't stop this black man. So they gave him trafficking. In the 1800s. Taking a white woman across the lines was... If he didn't do that, he wouldn't have stopped. Boxing. I thought I told you that we won't. Make it make sense. We need to know the new rules. You can't take anybody on vacation. You can't take anybody to Vegas. Damn sure don't bring them to Atlanta. I need y'all to help me because I don't know the new rules. Please tell me what was illegal.
Things ain't what they used to be.
Yo, what's going on, boys? How are you?
Yo, dab me up.
Hey, all right, damn. What part of the city are you from?
Yo,
What's up?
there, brother.
Hey,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
Take this.
Oh, all right, sick. Why don't you guys come inside?
Don't ski.
These are the guys.
I'm Octavius Gray. And I'm Steve. Steve Lavoie. It's okay, I have vape in here, right?
Set the mood right. Pick you up, baby, I'm looking so fly.
Great question, Kathy.
Sunset rooftop, yeah, that's nice, right? Hop in the G-Class, I know you need that. Heart racing fast like the speed of light. Is this a attraction? Or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 You got me wrapped up in your love.
Barely.
Finding you is like a treasure. Making my heart feel this way, yeah, yeah. And I'll treat you so damn special. What you did, who you were with, I don't care about those days. When I'm with you, I won't complain. Share your success and heartbreaks. Yeah, you know I stay by your side. Never leave you dissatisfied. But I need you to let me know. Is this attraction? Or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see
My name is Jeff.
what I can be for you. 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 Baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night.
Crushed it.
God is great. I pray for you, Diddy. I pray for you, bro. How did you go from what you were to this?
Yo, the devil's in full effect.
Guys, I gotta go.
You got it,
I don't
Jess.
want to hurt myself.
You got a pee?
It's all right. No,
You got it, Jess.
You gotta go, girl.
Let go.
I don't even want to fall.
Turn to the side.
You're okay. Just
Good.
land right on that booty, girl. Just put your legs out
Turn
and
to the
pull on
side.
your booty.
Jess, you're amazing. You
Say
got
it.
it.
You got it. You got it. Turn to the side. Just let go and turn. Like you're laying in bed.
Yep. Like you're jumping onto your bed on your side.
Just let go and turn to the side. Shut your eyes.
You got it, my love.
Just turn to the side.
You're okay. Heifer.
I've never even heard of him.
I'm petty.